Hey, this is Jack with the new vlog entry after the second interaction in my partner. My partner's Caleb, if you don't remember from the first video. He is from Brazil. And that kind of played into part of why I chose to take him to the Michigan State basketball game that occurred on November 3rd. And more so just so we could be in the Zone, which is obviously our very well known and raucous student section. And I chose to take him there because, as he told me in his first interaction in Brazil, the main sport is soccer. And he said they don't really focus or care about any other sports. I mean, they live, breathe, and die soccer. And that's kind of why I chose to take him to this game. I know he mentioned in the first interaction, he's like, I've never been a part of a student section like that before, and I think it'd be awesome if I could do that maybe, and if you could hook it up. And I was like, I'll see what I can do, but because it was going to be really hard. And I was fortunate enough to do that, and I'm happy because he had a really good time. But initially, beforehand, I was nervous. I was not sure how he was going to react, and obviously, it's a whole different environment for him. Soccer game is more kind of laid back, whereas basketball, you're always into the action, and he's a laid back guy. So I mean, it was interesting to see how that would change from a soccer setting to a basketball setting. But I was excited for him. First Zone game. Obviously, every kid at this campus dreams of being in the Zone for a game. It's a ton of fun, and he definitely did. During he absolutely loved it. From the tip, he was into it. He was screaming. He was yelling. He had an awesome time. He had he had a smile on his face the whole time, and he like 4 or 5 times just said thank you. Like I thank you. This is awesome. I never could have imagined that. It made me feel pretty good that I could do something for a person like that. I mean, maybe because he's kind of a quiet kid, and he's still trying to find his footing a little bit, and just so that like for one night that I could be able to take him to a game and see that smile on his face, and especially watch it being at our school. It was awesome. My thinking during it, I had to change a little bit because at the beginning, I was thinking about being a little more hands off, just kind of let the environment come to him a little bit, see how he reacts, if he needs anything. I'm right next to him. But I mean, he was into it. He was very intuitive. He was like, "Oh, what does this mean? What does this mean?" So I kind of changed my thinking from more of a hands off to like a more interactive and collaborative. I was like, so this is what this means. These chants you do here. The fight. I was helping him with the fight song. I was helping him do the clapping motions and stuff. And it was kind of fun to teach something like that. I mean, my friends, the majority of them are from Michigan, have been to state games before, but to be able to teach a person like that, it was actually kind of fun. It was nice to keep spreading on that, I guess, Spartan pride a little bit to him. And yeah, it was awesome. And afterward, in terms of culture, it showed me everyone values something in their own culture. I mean, immediately after the game, he's like, that was a lot similar to a soccer game, except everyone wasn't into it the whole time. And he loved the atmosphere. I guess another thing with culture is that it was more so how an environment can affect how a person thinks, and it's not a little bit, I guess in a way it was a little bit of culture shock for him a little bit. At first he was kind of like, whoa, like everyone's in white, like it's very loud. And in a soccer game it's loud, but you're kind of farther away from the field, and that's one thing he mentioned to me. He's like, I've never been this close to a game before in my life, and just being this close to like almost interact with the players, it kind of took me back, and kind of just thought that, I mean, some cultures they aren't as fortunate as Americans, and just to be able to do that for him, and to be able to take him to a game and just experience something like that, which at this campus everyone probably should do. It was fun, and I'm glad he went. And he said like I said, he just kept thanking me more and more, and all in all, it was a very enjoyable time, and I'm